Right now, at the base of your throat, a gland the size of a walnut is making a decision about your energy, your temperature, your metabolism. Deep inside its tissue, thyroid follicles are producing hormones, T3, T4, chemical messengers that will reach every single cell in your body. But production is slowing. Not dramatically, not obviously, just slightly less than yesterday. And your body is noticing. Before you feel cold, before you feel exhausted, before anything seems wrong, your thyroid has already started to fail, and your body has already started compensating. This is the silent signal. For months, maybe years, your thyroid operates in decline mode. Inside the gland, follicular cells line microscopic spheres filled with colloid. This is where thyroid hormone is stored. Normally, these cells pull iodine from your bloodstream, combine it with tyrosine, and create T4, then convert some T4 to T3, the active form your cells actually use. But the process is slowing. Maybe it's autoimmune antibodies binding to tissue. Maybe it's iodine deficiency. Maybe it's inflammation from stress, toxins, or infection. Whatever the trigger, thyroid peroxidase, the enzyme that makes it all work, is becoming less efficient. Hormone production drops by 5%, then 10%, then 15%. But you feel nothing because your pituitary gland detects the change. It releases more TSH, thyroid-stimulating hormone, pushing your thyroid to work harder, compensating for the deficit. Your remaining follicular cells increase activity. They extract more iodine, produce more hormone, try to meet demand. For a while, it works. Your blood levels stay normal, your energy feels fine, but underneath, your thyroid is straining. Then the energy cost becomes visible. Thyroid hormone controls your metabolic rate. It tells mitochondria, the power plants inside every cell, how fast to burn fuel. When T3 binds to receptors inside your cells, it increases ATP production, energy generation. But when T3 levels drop, even slightly, mitochondria slow down. They produce less energy from the same amount of food. You might notice it first in the afternoon, that 3 p.m. crash that wasn't there before. Workouts feel harder, even though you're doing the same routine. You need more coffee to feel normal. Sleep doesn't refresh you the way it used to. Not dramatic, not alarming, just off. Your cells are running on reduced power. Every system, brain, heart, muscles, digestion, getting slightly less energy than it needs. Your body is trying to stretch limited resources across unlimited demands. Deep in your cells, the metabolic shift intensifies. Thyroid hormone doesn't just control energy production, it regulates how your body uses fat, protein, and glucose. When T3 declines, your liver slows its breakdown of cholesterol. LDL levels creep up. Fat metabolism shifts. Your body becomes more efficient at storing fat, less efficient at burning it. Weight gain appears, even when your diet hasn't changed, especially around your midsection. Your digestive system slows. Peristalsis, the wave-like contractions moving food through your intestines, becomes sluggish. Constipation becomes frequent. Your heart rate drops slightly. Cardiac output decreases. Blood flow to your extremities reduces. Your hands and feet feel cold. Not frostbite, not numbness, just perpetually chilly. Body temperature regulation falters. You reach for sweaters when others are comfortable. All of this is your metabolism downshifting, cell by cell, system by system, trying to function on reduced thyroid hormone, still compensating, still trying to maintain normal. Your brain is particularly sensitive to thyroid hormone. Neurons require T3 to maintain optimal function. When levels drop, neurotransmitter production changes. Serotonin synthesis decreases. Dopamine balance shifts. You might notice mood changes. Not clinical depression, not anxiety disorder, just low-grade emotional flatness. Things that used to excite you feel muted. Motivation becomes harder to access. Brain fog creeps in. Memory recall slows. You walk into a room and forget why. Names escape you mid-conversation. Concentration requires more effort. Your brain is running on reduced fuel. Synaptic transmission, the electrical signals between neurons, becomes less efficient. Myelin production slows. The protective coating around nerve fibers thins slightly. Information processing takes longer. You're still functional, still capable, but everything requires more mental effort than it used to. Your brain is whispering that something has changed.
Eventually, compensation reaches its limit. Your TSH levels rise higher and higher, trying to force your thyroid to produce more. But the gland can't keep up. T4 and T3 levels finally drop into the abnormal range. The symptoms you can clearly feel begin to surface. Profound fatigue that doesn't resolve with sleep. Weight gain despite cutting calories. Hair thinning, not just on your head, but eyebrows too. Skin becomes dry, rough, almost scaly. Your voice deepens slightly, becomes hoarse. Menstrual cycles become irregular, heavy. Joint pain and muscle stiffness appear, especially in the morning. Face and eyes look puffy. These aren't random, they're the spillover. When thyroid hormone can no longer maintain metabolic baseline, every system expresses the deficit. Your skin slows its cell turnover. Your hair follicles enter resting phase prematurely. Your muscles retain more water. Your reproductive system loses hormonal rhythm. This is your body's way of making the invisible visible, forcing you to recognize what's been declining for months or years, demanding intervention. Here's what's important to understand. Your thyroid didn't betray you. It tried to maintain function. For months, years sometimes, it compensated. Your pituitary pushed it harder. Your cells adapted to less. The biology you're experiencing now is not a failure. It's communication. Your thyroid is finally loud enough for you to hear. And the remarkable thing, thyroid function can be restored. With the right support, whether that's medication, iodine, selenium, reduced autoimmune triggers, your cells can respond. T3 levels can normalize. Mitochondria can rev back up. Metabolism can restore its rhythm. Not overnight, but steadily. Cell by cell, receptor by receptor. When thyroid hormone reaches optimal levels again, your body remembers how to use it. Energy returns. Temperature regulation stabilizes. Brain fog lifts. Weight begins to normalize. Your body knows how to function with adequate thyroid hormone. It just needs the conditions to access it. The silent signal was never a threat. It was an invitation to test, to investigate, to support. Your thyroid has been whispering for a long time. Now you know what it's been trying to say.